We have our beautiful button row here. You can see that the output's coming out in the terminal. Our objective today is to add this guy Corey into it. And the first step here is that on the when we run the Flet application, we need to tell it where the assets are. So we'll go right there when it's trying to run, and we'll put a little comma, assets directory equals assets. Assets. And I'm going to turn off the cursor tab here again. So help us learn. It's better to keep practicing repetition instead of letting the AI do everything. Okay, so we know where we want to put the assets, but we don't have an assets directory on this project. So we'll create a folder called assets, and it's good to separate your code into different portions, right? So right now we're just using main, but in general you want to store the assets someplace differently. So we'll move Corey into here. I have Corey, and I'm just going to drag and drop Corey right into the assets folder, and Corey is now within our project. Hello, Corey. Let's go through it in steps. Okay, so first let's just, we'll call it character. Maybe I'll just call him Corey. And he's going to be, initially he'll be an image. fd dot capital I image, and the source will be the name of the file. It's right there. So it's Corey front.png. It's the same name that's right here. Get rid of that. And we'll establish a width of him. Maybe we'll make him small, equals 58, and a height of 79 to see what Corey looks like, and then we'll add Corey to the page. Page dot add Corey. We'll see what happens. Oh, there's Corey. He's looking good. Go Corey. Put it up here. Very nice. He's not moving yet, but he will. Okay. I may have to wrap him in a container, but let's see whether we can just use him as is right now. I'm going to use a stack. T.stack. I normally use a stack for layering, but it's also good for position control. So we'll call the controls equals Corey, and we'll see whether he comes up. Oh, okay. Can we add Corey from the game mirror? Do we need to wrap him in a container? Oh, he's still there. Okay. Background equals, let's start with the FT container. Okay. And then I'll specify the width as 600, the height of 300. Is there a background color for this one? Maybe let's go blue first. Okay. Back around. Oh, okay, it's working. Maybe I'll go 700 by 400. Okay, he's not moving yet. Okay, but I think to move him, I will have to put him in a container. Let's wrap them in a container. ft.container. Is there a, okay, content. There we go. And I think I'll move Corey in the background in the game area above the function definition. So I'm going to move it above here. Just have it here for now. And we can see whether it works. Corey dot. Oh, okay, maybe it's going to work. Plus equals, let's say 10. I'll try it. Left equals 0 to start with. Maybe top equals, say, 50. Oh, look, he's moving. Very nice, very nice. Okay, it's working. Let's try move left. Corey dot left minus equal 10. Oh, Corey is moving. Beautiful. So we can do the same thing. You can probably pause the video and attempt the up and down. Okay, did you solve it? All right, so let's go Corey top. It's likely minus equal 10, I think. Yeah. And then down is Corey dot top plus equal 10. This notation is a shortcut. If you're not familiar with it, it's Corey.top equals Corey.top plus 10. Oh, it's beautiful. It's working in all directions. Nice. You make Corey move around. He looks pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm going to move this controller role that we did in the game controller. I'm going to set it equal to this. And then I will just add it in a single add statement. Game controller. Okay, I'm going to align this. The controller role that we just made. Alignment equals ft dot main axis alignment dot center. Nice. So I wonder if the width can be set to page dot, is there a width? Okay. We'll adjust the background to page dot width. Nice, nice. Let me restart it. Oh, okay, it's working. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put a speed. Maybe I'll set it to 5 for now. And we'll adjust it by the speed here. So it's easier to change the amount the query moves per button press or per step. So in each of the functions, I'm changing it to speed. Nice. Okay, I'm going to look at these packs here on itch.io and pick one that you like. This is just for testing and it's not going to have collidable objects. So let's look at this one here. Okay, I'm going to right click it and save image. Okay, I don't think it's going to work with the animated GIF, but let's give it a shot. So go to the background, and I'll try content equals ft dot image, and we'll have the source be background dot GIF first. We'll give it a shot. Width equals 800. Height equals 400. And I'll remove the background color as blue. Oh, okay. I think it's going to work. Okay, the width is actually page.width. Page.width. I think I'll just start query in a bit further, maybe closer to the center of the game and down. Oops. Oh, there he is. Not bad. No bounce detection. Look at that. Corey looks great. Okay, this demonstration is just for learning purposes. Be aware that I think this animated GIF is about 3 megs, so you don't want to have it using this technique if you were to deploy it on the web. But I think just to get a feel for the level of programming that we're doing, it's kind of fun to have this type of animated GIF as the background. We can easily keep going, but I'm going to stop here. I'm going to add some other controls to our control panel. I'll put a slider in the next video, adjust the speed so that we can get a more customized version of Corey. Well, it's pretty good so far. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're learning a lot about Python, data structures. Okay, we are blazing through the concepts and we're learning a lot of Python. We're also using a lot of Flet. And these concepts with Flet are very common in other UI stacks. So even if you don't use Flet professionally, realistically unlikely, um, but possible, the concepts are the same, right? So we use the stack. Where's the stack? Oh, here. The game area is a stack, so it has layers as well as absolute positioning. So this Flet, because of the underlying flutter, it uses relative positioning by default. But this way you can have absolute positioning. And that's how we're planting down Corey here within the container. So we're adjusting the left and top every time he goes through it. So because we're using the stack, this won't work unless you're using something with absolute positioning. His position is specifically attached to a coordinate within the game space here. So there's a specific coordinate on this edge here, and then we subtract it or we add to it to move him horizontally. And the top portion, which is Corey.top, right? So it's this specific property within the object. Then we subtract is up and add is down. So we did change the position of this instantiated object using this technique. The Corey object has already been instantiated, but because he has a property called left and top, which corresponds to the background engine, we can adjust these properties even after he's instantiated, which does create the movement. So in the initial code we had, it wasn't speed, it was plus 10 or minus equals 10. And then we changed it to a single place here. So this is kind of a best practice technique where you're saving the state in a central location. Right now it's just a global state, but I think there's other things we can do in the future with this to when we start changing it about, we'll have a slider. So there's a single object for the game controller right here that consists of 4 additional objects, plus the alignment of this entire thing. So we can then use this game controller as one abstraction and just drop the game controller into the game. So we could hide it or delete it, or if we're trying to debug it, just focus on the game controller. If you start grouping it together into a cohesive set of objects. There's this plus equal, which is called an augmented assignment operator or a compound assignment operator. So there's an assignment, but there's also a function that's, it has some logic here. So you can do this with minus equal and other things too. We're using it as a shortcut. It means exactly the same thing as Corey.top equals Corey.top plus 10 is just a shortcut. And we learned this technique as well too. Join our 100% free course to get more lessons, slides, code examples. See you at industry-python.thinkific.com.